turn to page 23. Remember to keep Shabbat and make it a special day. Shabbat is special when it is the day on which we study Torah. Shabbat is special when we join with other Jews to celebrate it. Shabbat is special when we think of the beauty of nature and of our duty to make the world a safer and more peaceful place to live. Shabbat is special when we share with others its joys and its song. Remember to keep Shabbat and make it a special day. As we rise now, page 26 for our Amidah.
Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Rachel Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot U'Mevii Geula Livnei V'neihem L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Zrat Sarah
29.
אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה לחיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים. ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל Baruch atah Adonai mechayei hakol.
Page 31.
אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. Shabbat is truly this time of such great joy, and with it we get to enjoy the joy of one another, the joy of our world, the joy of our community. Let it lighten all of our burdens as we join together, page 32, Yismahu.
ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la. Yismechu b'malachotecha, Shomrei Shabbat, Shomrei Shabbat, Yismechu b'malachotecha, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneh, HaMekadshei Shevim, Kulam yismehu v'yitamdu mitzvotecha u'bashvi'i Ratzita bo v'kidashto,
Yismechu b'malachotecha,
Shomrei Shabbat, Shomrei Shabbat, Yismechu b'malachotecha, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneh. Chemdat yamim, oto karatam, zecher lema'aseh v'reishit.
Yismechu b'malachotecha,
Shomrei Shabbat, Shomrei Shabbat, Yismechu b'malachotecha, Shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneh. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la.
The top of page 33. Teach me, dear God, to make a fresh start, to break yesterday's patterns, to stop telling myself I can't when I can, I'm not when I am, I'm stuck when I'm really free. We praise you, Adonai, who restores the divine presence to Zion. And God, we give thanks for all of the blessings of our lives, all of those things that we want to say thank you for. Blessings of family, blessings of friends, blessing of community, blessing of our world, and blessing of everything that is within it. Blessing of all people, no matter where they are from. We give thanks to God for each and every moment. So we praise you, Adonai, whose name is goodness, and to whom it is fitting to give thanks. As we pray now for moments of peace, of great peace, for us and for all people, as we turn to Shalom Rav, page 38.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. V'tov beinecha levahem et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam.
As with peace of shalom and shlemut, of wholeness, we ask God for moments of healing. Healing for us and for our family members who are in need of healing. Healing for those within our community who are in need of healing of mind, of body, and of spirit. Mishaberach Avatenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov, v'imotenu Sarah, Rivka, Leah, v'Rachel. Hu yevarech et hacholim hanizkarim yakirenu vayiten lahem refuah shlema, refuat hanefesh, refuat haguf. May God, who blessed our ancestors, send a healing balm of blessing to our dear ones, who seek speedy healing of body, mind, and spirit. Grant them strength and faith to meet adversity with courage. As I face in your direction, I invite you, if you'd like to share names of those who are in need of healing of any faith, any tradition, or if you want to just think about them as well, that's okay too. But as I face in your direction, feel free to share their names with us. So Sarah Sperling. Thank you.
Nick Brady, Murray Reinwald.
Thank you. Eternal God, watch over them and comfort them with your love. Ease their pain and bless those who care for them with compassion and skill. Grant them refuah shlema, complete healing speedily and soon. And let us say together, Amen. Amen.
Let's go. Rema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We take some moments now for silent prayer.
Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav. Uya say shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel ve'imru amen. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav. Uya say shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel ve'imru amen. Uya say shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel amen. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav. Uya say shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel ve'imru amen. Ve'al kol Israel amen.
So, Hayom Haya. Once upon a time, there was a prince. Oh, is that okay? Okay, cool. Whew. Gotta check with him. There was a prince. Now, this prince was not like any of the other princes. No, the other princes, they would go out and slay dragons. They would go out and be wonderful leaders in their lands. They would go out and walk through their villages and stuff and be very princely. This prince, he didn't want to be very princely. Actually, this prince, I don't think ever really wanted to be a prince. So this prince one day, he was kind of unique, decided, no, he really didn't want to be a prince. So you know what he did? He took off all of his clothes. He sat underneath a table. And he said, I am no longer a prince. I am now a rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo, he would say. And the prince would sit underneath this table without any of his princely garments on. And all day long, he would go, cock-a-doodle-doo. And he would never eat any of the food that they would bring to him. They would bring out the most gorgeous meals for him. Wonderful steaks. Great vegetables, good wine. I know, the man never drank it. I know. Instead, he sat under that table, and finally what they got him to eat was dried kernels of corn. He'd sit there and he'd peck at it, And that's all he would do. He would eat the corn, he'd sit under the table, and he'd go cock-a-doodle-doo all day long. That's all he did. Day after day, week after week. Well, the king and queen obviously were quite upset about this because this is not how a prince behaves. So they called in the physicians of the towns. Come, somebody heal our prince. And the physicians would come in. They would drag him out from underneath the table. They would try to get him dressed. He'd throw off the clothes. He'd get back under the table. He'd start pecking at his corn. He'd go cock-a-doodle-doo. That was it. And they could do nothing for him at all. Nobody could fix him. They called the magicians. They'd call the soothsayers. They'd call the healers. They'd call, you name it, they called them. Nobody was able to fix the prince. Until finally, one day, a man came and he said, listen, let me give it a try. Give me 1 week. And maybe, just maybe, I can heal the prince. And the king said, if you can fix the prince, I will give you a great reward. If you can make him be a prince again, he needs to become a prince again. Exactly. He said, I need 1 week. He's yours. Go for it. So the man goes ahead, he comes into the room, and there, of course, is the prince underneath the table, no clothes on, eating his corn and going, cock-a-doodle-doo. And so the man comes in, and what does he do? He takes off his clothes. He gets under the table. He starts pecking at the corn as well and goes, cock-a-doodle-doo. And the prince looks at him and says, who are you? Well, I'm a rooster, just like you. Can't you tell? Okay. Well, prove to me that you're a rooster. Well, I go cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, that works. What do you eat? I eat only corn, of course. And the man started pecking at the corn. So he starts eating the corn. Oh, okay, well, that works. Well, the two of them started to develop this great friendship. And they would start to kind of, dance around the, cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle. Yeah, God, this is on tape. Great. So you can go back and see this on YouTube. Yay, cock-a-doodle-doo. And they start prancing around the chambers there. And this goes on now for a few days. And they develop this great friendship where they just go ahead and they eat corn, sit under a table naked, and go cock-a-doodle-doo. There you go. It was a great friendship. Until finally, one day, the man goes ahead and he gets up from underneath the table, and he goes over, and he finds some clothes, and he puts them on. And the prince looks at him and says, what are you doing? Well, I got cold. Well, but roosters don't wear clothes. You must not be a rooster. Yes, I'm a rooster. I'm just cold. Oh, but you're still a rooster? Yes, I'm still a rooster. Of course, cock-a-doodle-doo. Well, cock-a-doodle-doo to you too. Well, so the prince went ahead and he looked over and saw some clothes, went ahead and put them on. And he's like, oh, okay, that's fine, that work. So, but he put on the clothes. Am I still a rooster? Yes, you're still a rooster. Okay, awesome. So now, of course, they sat underneath the table. They were nicely dressed. They were a little bit warmer. It was much better. And they were eating their corn, cock-a-doodle-doo, and they're talking to each other. It's a happy life. Till the next day, the man comes out from underneath the table, and he looks on top of the table, and he's like, oh, And he starts to eat some of the vegetables and some of the potatoes that have been laid out on this beautiful table of all this food. And the prince looks at him and says, what are you doing? Roosters don't eat that. And he says, yeah, I'm still a rooster, but I'm kind of hungry, and this looks really good. It's warm. The corn is kind of cold, and it's a little crunchy. Well, are you still a rooster? Of course I'm still a rooster, but this looks really good. You should try it. So the prince goes ahead, and he looks at it. Okay, so he takes a bite of it, and the two of them end up eating this wonderful meal together. I'm still a rooster, right? Yes, you are still a rooster. I'm still a rooster. It's all good. Okay, whew, that's awesome. Well, they continue, and now they're walking around, they're eating, they're fully dressed. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, says the prince. And the man says, so I was thinking, what should we go out and do today? What do you mean? We just go cock-a-doodle-doo. Well, no, let's go out. Let's go talk to people. We should go talk to people, but all we'd say is cock-a-doodle-doo. That's okay. We can go talk to people. We can talk? Yes. Am I still a rooster? Yes, you're still a rooster. Oh, okay. So the prince goes out. He's fully dressed. He's eaten a really good meal. And he goes out of the room. And the king and queen are amazed because there, standing before them, is the prince. They go up to the man. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I so appreciate what you have done. Here is your payment. Thank you. Oh, you are so welcome. Absolutely. If we ever need you again, we will call you, but God willing, we won't. You made him. He's back into our prince. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the man goes on his way with all of his riches. And they go to their son, and they're like, our son, the prince, you are back. We are so happy. And the prince just kind of looked at them and smiled and kind of went, you just think that. But you know what the prince always knew? He was still a rooster. Zachary, my friend, you are becoming bar mitzvah this weekend. All right? You are our rooster. There you go. Yes, the request is definitely keep your clothes on, eat better food than the corn. But most importantly, Zachary, there are things in life that you will always need to do, and especially now that you are becoming a young adult, okay? As a bar mitzvah, you are becoming a young adult, and what that means, I can't fully tell you yet. Yes, we talk about, you take on more responsibility now. Yes, but don't worry. Mom and Dad have promised me they are not kicking you out of the house yet. Well, you're still there. Hello? But here's what I want you to remember. As you continue to grow, as you continue to discover who you are, always remember that you are Zachary. There may be times where you're going to be required to have to do things in a certain way and have to behave in a certain way and always be in a certain form. But do me a favor. You are unique, okay? You are an individual. There is nobody else like you in the world, and we are grateful for that, okay? Just like there's nobody else like me, nobody else like your grandparents, your parents, or your brother. Each and every one of us are created b'tselem Elohim, in the image of God. That makes us all the same. But what makes us different is who we are as people, as individuals. So Zachary, be a rooster. Be your rooster. Find your call, find your cock-a-doodle-doo, and always be proud of who you are, because we are proud of who you are. And thank you for also not only being an individual, but thank you for being a part of all of this. You are our blessing. So mazel tov. You're welcome. Mwah. So before we get to our closing blessings, just a couple of things going on. You have your brochures in front of you of things that are happening at the temple. We have a couple of great Shabbatot that are happening next weekend for Veterans Weekend. We are going to be blessed to hear from Joyce Keller Cohen, who's retired from the Navy. She's going to be speaking about her experiences as a woman in the armed services. We want to honor all of those who have served and are serving in our armed services next weekend. We hope you will join us. Shabbat services will be at 7:30. The following weekend is Serenity Shabbat. Also at 7:30. Throughout Orange County, congregations, this has kind of been traveling around to all of the different congregations, in which we are talking about and thinking about and asking questions about addiction and recovery. These are not bad things to be talking about. These are important things for us to be talking about. It's important. So we have Brad Wennerberg from our congregation who is going to be speaking to us. And so I invite you, bring friends, bring family, as we participate together in our Serenity Shabbat, as we honor, as we bless those who struggle with addiction each and every day and are in recovery, and their family and friends, because it is a struggle each and every day. But we are grateful that as a community, we get to be a part of that and to bring strength. Also, you might have noticed a tzedakah box that is out in the living room. This month, our tzedakah, any money that we put into our tzedakah box, we are going to be purchasing gift cards to help buy meals for families. They're actually going to give out grocery gift cards for families who are in need, especially during Thanksgiving. Think about the amazing meals that we all have and how blessed we are. We want to be able to provide that for other families as well. So please give generously to the tzedakah box so we can provide as many different grocery gift cards as we can to those who are in need in Orange County. And of course, Sarah is here. Those of you who have yet to get something for the bar mitzvah, there you go, gift shop right around the corner. And also we have the Hanukkah, it's going to be Hanukkah stocked next week, so we're excited about that as well. And but there's so much that's going on at TBS. Please check out the website, see what's happening, and there you go. Cantor, am I missing anything? No? Fabulous. Oh, Thanksgiving, yeah. So we're going back to an interfaith Thanksgiving service Sunday night, November 19th at the Anaheim United Methodist Church. So more information is coming for that as well. All right. With that, if anybody has a birthday in the month of November, if you were born in the month of November, Eliana. Yes, anybody else, come on. If you were born in the month of November, adults alike, Jackie, Lucas, yay, fabulous, come on up, yay, Shabbat Shalom. You guys stand here for your Yoni too, okay? All right, hi, Lucas. How old are you? How old are you going to be, my friend? How old are you going to be? Are you going to be 6, 7? Yay! That's awesome. Shabbat Shalom. I'll be good. I won't ask. Unless you want to share. I always say it's good to share. So, what a blessing to be able to share on this Friday night, the first Friday of the month of November. Lucas, come over here, buddy. Come with me. Yay. Hi. As we get to bless you for a year that is filled with good health, a year that is filled with happiness, a year that is filled with exploring, and I'm not going to come up there yet. Hold on. I've got to be over here. I'll come up in a minute.
Mommy's a lady.
Yes, she is. So, may you have a... I love you. May you have a year that is filled with good learning as well, and exploring and asking questions, because that's what life is about, is always exploring and seeking new knowledge and finding new stories. So, until 120. If you've got style, you've got style. So, may you live until 120 with good health, like Moshe Rabbeinu, like Moses of our Torah, and let us say, Amen. As we had to join together with us singing Yom Huledet Sameach. What do you think, Lucas? Are you ready for us to sing to you? And to everybody else who's standing here with us?
Can I sing to everybody?
Yeah, you're going to sing with us too? Yom Huledet Sameach? Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Yom Huledet Sameach. Woo! Yom Huledet Sameach. Woo! Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Happy birthday and so many more. Mwah. Happy birthday, Eliana. 1 year post bat mitzvah, mazel tov. Jackie, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And mazel tov to you. You are in your first year of marriage. May it always be the honeymoon. Absolutely, mazel tov. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Oh, 3 days apart? That's cool. Nice. I love it. With that, let us conclude our service with Aleinu L'Shabeach. We turn to page 43 in our prayer books. Please rise.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
We remain standing now as our thoughts turn to those who are no longer with us, yet truly each of them are a blessing within our lives, those who have departed from our community, those of our family and our friends, the yard sites of all of those who we recall on this Shabbat and during this coming week. Myron Alpert, Louis Angel, Clara Balmagus, Monty Bartley, Ann Bielsker, Rabbi Morton Fearman, Aline Bunny Fink, Samuel Fish, Isidore Fliegler, Grace Frisch, Hilda Gurrell, Saul Gurrell, Henry Garfield, David Goldstein, Joseph Goodman, Shirley Gutenplan, Ada Handelsman, Penny Horowitz, Agnes Z. Kaplan, Stanley Kitchener, Karen Latham, Ida Mailman, Barry Howard Martin, Donald Masters, Saul Nortel, George Papermaster, Louis Pearson, Sally Pitluck, Mathilda Post, Bella Rosenberg, Jean Rothman, Ricky Rousseau, Bernard Rubin, Jack Sperling, Sarah Tubine, and Leonard Wolfe. If there is anyone here who's in the period of mourning of Shiva, Shloshim, or Shana, or is observing a yard site for a loved one whose name I have not called, I invite you as I face in your direction, please share their names with us. For all of them and for all those who have given their lives al Kiddush Hashem, for the sanctification of God's holy name, and for all those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. We join together as one community, as one congregational family with Kaddish Yatom in our prayer books, page 45. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, bi'alma divrach yurtei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, Bagala uvizman kariv vimru amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mavorach le'olam u'lomei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudisha brichu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiram bi'alma vimru amen. Yehi Shlom Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim alinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, alinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved. And let us say together, Amen. Zachary, one more important duty we have to do, my friend. Come on up here. Come on up. Just you. You and me. Right here. There you go. Here you go. Come on over here. The challah. There you go. Ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'tei avon. Nice. Excellent. All right. So, Dad, our blessings come not only from our hands, but also from God on high. There you go. Awesome. All right. So go down to join your family down there. As we get to join together with our closing song, you are welcome to come and enjoy this afterward there. And put your arms around somebody next to you. If you don't know who they are, say hello. Make a new friend. And we join together. Oh, say shalom.
Actually, it's Litzakein.
Oh, good night. Yeah.
Na,
Na, na, na, na, na.
na, 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 na.
What? Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. A blessing for doing good in our world. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. We're going to do that one again. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Shenatan lanu hizdamnut.
Shenatan lanu hizdamnut
Litakein et haolam. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Shenatan lanu hizdamnut litakein et haolam.
Shenatan lanu hizdamnut
litakein et haolam. Na. You got the na-na, right? There you go. Let me hear it.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
14.